It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And a brief look here as State Farm presents our starting lineups. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Chris Paul.
Seems like Chris Paul always knows exactly where everybody is on the floor, Kevin. The anticipation as he's moving up the court with the ball in his hands. He's reading the defense. He's always able to find the open shooter at the right time.
And what even makes him more dangerous, Steve, in my mind, is that he's got rush hour handle. I mean, this guy can dribble through traffic in tight quarters and get where he wants to, whether it's at 35 miles an hour or 55 miles an hour. He can control his pace and speed of attack as well as any guard we have in the league.
Here's Paul. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade, and Durant gets it to go.
Slick play right there. He's so resourceful with the ball in his hands.
LeBron with it, guarded now by Durant. LeBron against Durant. Durant with some nice D.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Paul kicks to Griffin. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that on as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
Just 3 on the clock. Nice jump shot. Good. LeBron's now got his second bucket of the night. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, Clark, what are your thoughts?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Magic, LeBron James is out there with Anthony. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Garnett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And a chance to go for the 2-for-1.
Well, we'll see if they can do that.
Here's Wade. And there are the Magic with another bucket. And here are the Rockets now. 4-point game. Westbrook with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Rose. Goes up.
Oh, look out, man.
Oh,
you know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it.
The Sprite replay really gave you a good look at the action. Kobe kicks to Love. Over LeBron. Orlando grabs the miss. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Anthony. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Tell you what, they just cannot miss out there.
And the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they've been powerless to slow him down. No effect at all.
Cannot hit.
Well, he didn't quit on the play game for him so far.
Yeah, and I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here or there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
So with Gay on the bench, here's the 5 for Kevin McHale right now. They've got Howard. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Kobe in at the shooting guard. Here's Griffin after the made shot from Andrew Bynum. And then Durant with the jam.
Whoa, whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine for him.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
Now, here's Wade. Following the miss by Griffin. Great open look there. That's now 8 points for Wade.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. Durant hits them both. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Rondo drives in over Paul. The shot by Rondo is no good.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
And stolen by Granger. Over Paul. On the money from 12 feet away.
That's a gut punch right there, Clark. Pop up the ball at one end and get beaten on the break at the other.
Yeah, that really hurts. That's painful.
Well, through three. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Magic put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. It was their defense that led the way for them back in that first quarter as they were getting hands up and bothering all kinds of shots. One more quarter of that, and the game is theirs.
Great, thanks, Doris. And a very important turning point in this game was when they started to gather that steam and really started rolling, guys.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. And that run changed the entire feel of this game. And it wasn't just their offense that made it happen. The stops they were making defensively played just as big a role.
And right at the start of that run, fellas, you could see the sudden injection of energy that went through the whole team. Then it was game on.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Rajon Rondo. LeBron James is out there with Andrew Bynum. Then it's Dang, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position. Houston, a whole new five on the floor. Orlando also making some changes. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Bynum. Wash comes in for LeBron. And it's Granger in for Luol Deng. And here is Parker. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Westbrook, no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Bosh, and the layup is good.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Here's Nowitzki. The Rockets with another miss. Here's Rondo. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game